Hey guys, this is gonna be my first video in this channel, and the other thing is this video going to be more emotional, more um, pathetic, more memorable for me, and I want to be memorize these days, and I want to be share with others what happened with me, and maybe you can or someone can learn from me something, so that I share this video. And it's my personal opinion, personal share, and personal something. So if can be matched with you, and it can be different with you, and maybe it can be totally um, other side to you. One side is me and other side you, the like coin opposite direction. So it's not the matter what is your position. The matter is I want to um, memorable my story. That's why I just share my story in an YouTube video. And other thing is you can be learn something new from here, or it can be matched with you, and it can be different also with you. So my relationship story is almost 7 years old, a long run relationship. And the other thing is, I cannot share the full story in this video. share, I just share some specific story or specific moment that you maybe help you. So that now I started basically I want to try share something about my story. So first thing is the relationship started 2015, and now is when I showed this video 2020 in September, and the most turning point is happening in last week. Her family are pushing him, and they also marriage with other guys. So that's not the matter who is the guys, who is the guy's ability, and what is the her financial weather. So that's not the matter in this video, but the video is for my side. What about me and what about my side? As you hear first time, the relationship is 7 years old, so maybe you can get something. There is some loyalty, there is some expectation, there is some hope. So but on the last stage, the on the last stage her family was pushing him to marriage, and like that. So skip it, and I come flashback on the my story. So he was my relative. One thing I want to clear in here, he was my relative, and the some and he was my relative, and this um, relationship and the relative, that's not the match accurately. This is something like that, um, ups and down in the relationship, and in the relative there is some different. When we are in a relation, we are girlfriend and boyfriend, but when we have a relative, that time we can be uncle, we can be something bagara bagara whatever. So I just skip it. So the relationship and our relative, this not match fulfilled. So one is the most problem is that. And other thing is, maybe they're thinking, I'm student now, I am now almost 23 years old, and now I am graduation third part, I mean honors third year in Bangladesh. So if you already maybe know where I am from, I'm from Bangladesh. And and he was in honors first year. Maybe we have 2 years gap in between he and me. So I always try to pushing him and understanding him and manage him about the relationship goal. But he always speak me, he cannot did any single task the outside of his family. He did not do any single task about which is against her family. It's really pathetic. If imagine if you had already spent 7 years, girls or boys, whatever, but when he left you, there is no emotion. I did not see any single emotion for me, because of maybe he was mindly prepared for that. I did not get him. I need to forward. Everyone need to forward, and also they do that, but someone take too many time, someone take short time. It depends on how emotion are working on with you and him. So it's not the matter in this year, because of my girlfriend has no any emotion with me. So it's very pathetic journey for me, because of I spent and I was l- always with him, I mean almost 7 years. But it was a long distance relationship. Maybe it can be happening a um, problem in this here. Problem means it can be make our distance, so that we did not connected with each other. Maybe it can be happen. So the journey, if I want to share, is the say three single line, that is, it was maybe a long distance relation, so that he was not emotionally connected or something like that. And the other thing is, I was a student, and student, what I will income, like that. Her family may be thinking I was now student, I just complete my graduation after 1 year later, then I find a job, then I ready for marriage, then I do better something. It can be hope 4, 5 or 6 years later. But now there is a ready person who has already a good job, who has already a good house, who has already financially backup. So why they miss a good chance? Maybe they are thinking like that. As a family member, they also need think like that. But as a boyfriend, I have some opinion on my side. So it's the story, the each and every story has a different side. Like if I say my side, I thinking I was spending with you 7 years, but you have no any emotion with me. But on the family, if I thinking on her family side, they thinking he was not still good enough. I has a good option, so why not I choose a good option? So this is very pathetic. I have no any scripted, no any idea what to start and what to complete. So please considering it, and it's very pathetic for me, and that's why I want to share someone. That's why I want to um, sharing with you, because of maybe you can learning something here. So one thing is, everyone need to move forward. You should going forward, because if you move, then you also are getting someone like him or more about like him. So you just work with on your hope, your dream. So maybe you also getting something more than better, because of God is the best planner. So one most important learning in this video: if you are failing in love, if you are depressed on the love, but you never going to be suicide, you never going to be doing any harmful work, like someone cutting in her hands and someone going to be like that, and they are already died. I have some example also, but this is not a fair work. Why you will take a bad decision for another person who already leave you? I just imagine when I try to understanding his psychology, because of uh, he leave me, and why I will talk with him. It was also a bad thing. I sometimes you can have seen happening like that, who has not any love feeling example or experience, but he also teaches us how to overcome it. So it's not a good example, but I have this example. That's why I want to share with you what you're feeling. So one thing is very injustice, because of I had very loyal in the relationship, but on the last time he was totally I'm not to explain. He was just totally not with me. He just did not know me, and her behavior, her stalking level, and everything was changed. It's literally not going to fair, because of I I was already with him, because of just few days are going to be her marriage, but he did not reach out me. I know he maybe never reach out me. Yeah, if you see I am laughing, or I am did not caring in this video, because of if I carry that is not going to be good to for you and for me. Because of me, just thinking one thing is, today I thinking he has no emotion, but I want to share with you. Maybe last day I thinking I need to do something more emotional activities like cutting hands and similar something. But maybe on tomorrow or 5 days later, I think why I need to share a video with him. He was um, he was cheat with me. So why I need to share? So everything gonna be good. Just taken time and wait. Everything is coming good. So just work on your hand. Last 7 day I may be never doing any particular work or anything. So I think maybe I can share this video, so it can be a work for me and it can be engaged me for my going forward activities. First try to make a good web content and good web tips and trip sharing something and some information based content. So I have already another channel in Bangla language, so there is I share educational and informative content. So in here I was not share like that, but nearly like that, because of that's my mother tongue and this is another tongue. I want to learn English. So hopefully you will enjoy this video. No, this is not the enjoying video, and again I am laughing. This is not a good joke, maybe you thinking, but what we can do now? He was with another person, I am is alone here. So what can do? You should laughing at any place and covering your pain, cover healing your pain. So this is the video, and maybe I again say that there is no any scripted, there is no any plan to make this video. I mean plan, but where start, where close, there's not have any plan. If you think if you learn any something of, so this video going to be ending soon. And the other thing is, if you are have any suggestion to give me, or if you have any comments, so please note it down in below comment section. And the major thing to sharing this video, if you know any person who has depressed in love, failing in love, maybe it can be your friends, maybe it can be your elder or younger brother, maybe it can be your family. So please share this video with him. Maybe he can learn, or he can get something new, or can be moving forward. This video never try to I try to never disappointed anyone, and I try to never depressed anyone. I try to move forward. I just show something that happening with me and how I will try to moving in this situation. So please you can share this video. If this video can help someone a little bit, it is my pleasure. So thank you. I will meet you soon.